Yo, so the opinions and views expressed in this podcast are that of our own and the future Bachelor podcast only, and not affiliated with any outside party or entity or anything like that. This fun podcast, though, may include some adult language.
Future Bachelor podcast.
Well, why don't we get into something we like to do here? Yes, it's that time to talk about Bachelor stuff on our show! Yes, but before we talking about Bachelor stuff, YouTube, you know what to do. Go ahead, subscribe, smash that thumbs up button, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop new Bachelor content, just like this. And if you just did, huge shout out to you. Ooh, air horns for you. Yes. Let's get into some Bachelor Nation talk, V. What do we got this week?
Well, this would be quite the crossover of TV villains, if you will, because Scott Disick was seen leaving a Miami a club, you know, per back in like the old Lord Disick clubby kind of days with none other than Corinne Olympios. But all the first articles out there were all like, mystery blonde woman. But like all of us Bachelor Nation folks were like, no. That's no mystery girl. That's Corinne.
It is funny that you say that because us Bachelor Nation people, like I love how we're in this now, but look at us. You know, but yeah, us here in Bachelor Nation, it's almost like it's happening a lot more now. We're like tuned into a side that like other like entertainment or famous people, like media outlets and stuff will choose to ignore. You know, that's why we started this show, because it's something we saw something ahead of time, you know, maybe not even ahead of time. Other people might have seen it, but like we've been doing this for years now, you know, so it's like there's something about this show that continues to develop. It continues to be involved in pop culture, and look how they're mixing. It's getting all the way up to the Kardashians now, and you know that's big time.
That is big time, and it's also big time for Scott because like Corinne's 30, he's 38. This is like age appropriate for him. This is insane.
No, let's give a round of applause. Scott Disick, age appropriate. The kids love it.
Not dating teenagers.
Yeah. So, I mean, teenagers as in like they're legally teenagers.
Like they're 19.
Yes. Yes. What they say, like barely legal.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so what's the rumors around that? Anything coming out?
Nothing crazy has come out. You know, they just saw them leaving, them going together. I mean, she lives in like the Miami, I think Fort Lauderdale-ish area or something. I think that's where, you know, her family, I forget what they do, but they have, you know, they have a lot of money. Like she's kind of like an heir to whatever business they have. That's why she had her nanny and everything. But it doesn't, you know, he was previously rumored to be in a relationship with a model who's 27, and then he was linked to somebody else. So like I feel like this is self-destruction Scott Disick mode right now, because with the new season of the Kardashians like really hitting, and like right now like the most recent episodes are of Kourtney and Travis's engagement and stuff. Maybe homie is spiraling bad, which like that, you know, seems sad, and I would hope for him to cope in a way that isn't, you know.
Wouldn't that be all men that are kind of involved with these women?
I mean,
it's just case studies. I'm just looking at them. But anyways, what else we got for Bachelor Nation news?
So this is something that's been swirling in, I guess, like the sapphic community online, the woman-loving women community online for a while, that, you know, Becca Tilley, who was on Chris Soule's season originally of The Bachelor, and she has her own podcast and whatever, she, you know, is close with JoJo, all that jazz, that she and Hayley Kiyoko, known, famed lesbian musician, might be dating. And, you know, supposedly Becca on her podcast always uses code names and never uses like gendered pronouns to describe her partner on her podcast and everything. So people are like, and they seem to be very close. They've been to weddings and things together, her and Hayley have, and like they've been to different events together and they hang out a lot, and people are all like, And now this whole like stuff kind of heightens because Dumois put out a blind about how a former Bachelor star who is in a relationship with a musician might be revealing the relationship in an interesting way. And at the same time, Hayley Kiyoko just put out stuff promoting her new music video that I think drops maybe this week or so. That is Bachelorette-themed. Like it's like, and it, even like as promotion for it, it's like it shows the different contestants, and then there is like 3 that were blacked out. So is one Becca? Who's to say? So,
what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on this is that I've been seeing this swirling for a while. So I would love if Becca and Hayley Kiyoko were dating. I think that would make like a great couple. And also like, I feel like Becca like really struggled with like her whole virginity and stuff on her first season. And then like whenever everything else, like I think she's just struggled. Like she definitely like was kind of like a character that came back on the show, but like didn't get like her full shine. And I feel like has been chasing love and whatever. And I would love if, she found love in another lady. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I guess more of like, what are your thoughts on using, like, I mean, has she come out?
No.
That like officially or anything like that?
No.
Like using this as like a rollout. What are your thoughts on that? Like, Colton kind of had I wouldn't say a similar thing, but like he came out and he kind of like used like TV shows and books and all these things to like kind of like
Colton's stuff was very much more felt selfish and whatever, especially in the light of, having potentially like restraining orders put against him because of like his creepy tracking and stuff of Cassie. Like I feel like that's wholly different than if Becca were to then like kind of reveal this relationship with being in a woman through Hayley's own music videos like that, Hayley is doing and stuff too. So, I mean, I think it's not like, I don't think she's trying to like, if they've kept it a secret for as long as they've potentially kept it a secret, I don't feel like they're doing it for like the clout or anything.
Yeah, the only reason why I ask is because like, honestly, because I think Becca was pretty high up there. Like, I would consider her like when we talk about like Bachelor royalty, she would be kind of considered up there because she's kind of like one of those.
Like a low key version because she like made it into the podcast world and stuff quick. But like, I feel like she's never been like in your face about it where I feel like some of these other folks maybe are more so.
Yeah, I would just say like, I feel like her popularity has kind of gone down a little bit over like the last couple years.
I think her podcast is still one of the top Bachelor Nation podcasts though. So.
I've never even heard of it, to be honest, but that's maybe me not doing my due diligence. But just to be honest, like I used to see her a lot more like in things and stuff. And I think I had the thought the other day before you sent me this that I'm like, whatever happened to that Becca? So it was like interesting that they just came back. Sometimes this stuff is just kind of to boost you back into a little bit more of the atmosphere. With Bachelor Nation, the cycles run pretty quick. You get phased out.
Yeah,
real quick.
I feel like she's so far removed from it at this point, and like I feel like the most I've seen of her in the past year or so or 2 years is mostly like her stuff, like because she's close with JoJo, like she's one of JoJo's bridesmaids, like was on her bachelorette party and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I feel like she hasn't been trying to like be up in the space much.
Okay. Yeah. No, I just, we talk about these things. I don't think one way or another. I just kind of like always wonder, like, I feel like there's always an angle for all these type of things when you see stories coming out and stuff.
I mean, I would hope not. I would hope that people are like, actually, they're just like, in love or something. I would, I feel like it gets sad that like a lot of people think that like,
Well, we don't even know what the deal is anyway, so we're just all this is assumption. So, anything else with Bachelor Nation news?
There was some rumors swirling that Maurissa and Riley might have gotten back together because Maurissa had posted on her Instagram story like on a date, kind of nervous, and it showed a man's arm with a bracelet that I guess Riley has been known to wear or whatever. It looked like a bracelet that he had been known to wear, but people have like looked at it and it seemed like a different bracelet. Also, they were located in Boston. Riley's in New York City, so like could be, but feels a little distant. I feel like she was just on a podcast like last month talking about their breakup. So I don't know if
What
they
was
would be back.
do we know what happened officially?
With their breakup. I mean, I'm trying to remember what she said, but
To me, I feel like I mean they probably would like rekindle stuff, but I don't know if it'll fix the problems that they eventually, because they look great together. They're both good-looking people. Like you know.
mean, yeah. But I guess like I think they were just I think they just kind of like were incompatible on like kind of like where they were trying to go, maybe like with their lives or like some of their goals and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Riley doesn't actually seem like he would be the type to settle down with any type of influencer, even if he is one himself. Like, he's got a more like prestigious job and
Right.
all these different things. So yeah, it's cool to be in Bachelor Nation, but I don't think he's going to be out partying out like maybe other people might out there and stuff. Who I don't really know him, but that could be a reason. But I mean, they are both, like I said, good-looking people. So you always root for that, right?
For real.
Well, that's pretty much all we got for Bachelor Nation news this week. Keep it short and sweet. That's some good stuff though coming out. Some.
I know we'll have to keep tabs on the Becca situation and the Corinne situation, I suppose.
Yeah,
So
look at us keeping you on rumor couple alert.
boop boop.
Okay. Well, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. If you think Scott Disick and Corinne would make a beautiful family together, and if you're looking forward to that Hayley Kiyoko music video, because I know I am. Now I've never heard of her, but
What?
Yeah.
You've never heard of Hayley Kiyoko, lesbian Jesus?
no, I guess not. But I will.
You've probably heard some of her music before.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because I'm talking about her, so I might as well.
Future Bachelor Podcast.